targeting everything. Glutes, hamstrings, quads, inner thighs, you name it, you'll get that here. So let's get started. Our feet are about hip length apart. Just hands on the hips, we're just opening up our hips. So it's like we're stepping out of a box. You'll start to feel your hips open. Maybe feel your lower back. Stay nice and tall. Now if any time you want to hold onto a wall, a chair, now let's step in. So we bring our knee up and in. Back up. Now you may hear some cracking. If it doesn't affect and it doesn't hurt, then no worries. If it is bothering you, maybe bring the knee a little lower. Let's go 2 more each side. 1 more. And release. Now, hands together, feet together. Taking our right leg, stepping out to a side lunge. And now, turn your left toes up towards the ceiling. Sending your hips back, knee never over the toe. Nice inner thigh stretch right here. Take a few deep breaths. And come up, step it together, switch. Send the hips back. Knee never tracks over your toe. Lift your right toes up towards the ceiling to get a deeper stretch in your inner thighs. Chest open, long spine, and come up. Let's do that 1 more time each side. Now this is a great stretch to do before you run, after you run, even any other type of workout. It's such a great inner thigh stretch. Turn your toes up, and come up, switch sides. 1 more, and turn. Work on your posture, keeping your spine long. And lift, hugging 1 knee up at a time. Alternating, just getting our lower back, opening everything up. 1 more each side. Here we go, edge, shake it out. Grabbing onto your toes, whatever leg you'd like to first. Now think of bringing your knees together, tucking your pelvis under, and then stretching from there. You can take your opposite arm and reach forward. Think of posture. It's very important so we can really work on our supporting leg, and then it allows us to get a deeper stretch. And really shake. Here we go, other side. If you need support to hold on to something, please feel free. Take your right arm forward, chest open, pull a little bit more, and release, shake it out. All right, now let's make our way down to the mat. Here we go. Rolling it over, feet are down. Again, if you have a mat, towel, or if you have a rug, whatever works. Hopefully you have that now. Coming all the way down onto our back. Palms are down. Heels are a little outside of your knees to start. Shoulder blades down and back. Belly button to spine, that means engage your abdominal wall. Keep the core connected and tight. Now push the palms into the ground, drive into your heels, and lift your hips for 2, and lower, 2, press. Inhale, exhale. We have 2 more here. Press, lift, and lower. Give me 1 more. Now we hold our hips up. Squeeze your glutes. Small pulses up. Lift. Push your heels into the mat. Keep your core engaged. Let's go 4, 3, 2. Now hold. You should feel your glutes and your hamstrings start to really fire up here. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, lower down. Now bring your feet a little closer together. Let's come back up for 2. Hold it here. Right knee lifts. Flex your foot. Lengthen forward and bend. Push. Now I don't want you to think of this as a kick. I want you to think of it as an extension. So we're driving out of our right heel. Extend your leg, pull back in. Firing up our left side. Push. Push. Stay breathing. Inhale through your nose, exhale out of your mouth. Let's go for 2 more. Last one, let's hold our right leg out. We pulse for 8. 8, 7, 6. Keep your knees in line. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bend. Lower your hips. Take a moment. Now let's bring our hips back up for 2. We lift our left knee up. Flex our foot. We drive our heel out. Bend your knee back in. Now let's work on keeping our hips stable and square. Sometimes it's easy to drop that left hip, and we want to make sure we keep it lifted. And bend. Push into your right heel. Keep your hips up. Bend. Breathe. Keep everything engaged and powerful. Again. We have 2 more here. Press. 1 more. Hold, we pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend and come down. Hug your knees in. Rock it side to side. Now our hamstrings and our glutes are nice and awake. And let's come up to our sit bones. Roll it up. Right side, so our right forearm. Shoulder on top of our elbow, coming all the way down. Very important here before we even get started. Check in with your lower abdominal wall. Sometimes it's easy for us to drop. I want you to think of lifting from the bottom half and keeping everything tight. Now think of your hips and your shoulders facing me. Bend your right leg, extend your left leg. Now coming up, we push the ground away. Option hand here or on our hip. Left leg, we extend. Lift, lower. Working your outer thigh. Now you'll even feel your right leg start to fire up. It's acting as our stabilizer. And our shoulder and our arm, of course. We lift, lower, lift. Start to feel that burn. Let's go 4, 3, 2 more. Last one, hold. We circle back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex your foot. Bring your knee in and out. Take your time. Bend in for 2. Press. If at any time you need to lower your bottom hip, please feel free. That's an option for you to take, and then you can make your way back up if needed. So you can come right back up when needed. Push. Hold out. We pulse for 8. We're out. Pulse 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, and come down. And stretch it out. Let's come up. Take your right arm up and over. Reach. And lift. Let's roll it over. Let's bring our feet to where our hands were, our hand where our feet were. We're coming down onto our left forearm. Now remember, shoulder on top of your elbow. Think of rotating from underneath and lifting. Bottom leg bent, top leg straight. Push up. Let's find that connection. Hand down or on your mat. We lift and lower. Lift. Now, keep your leg nice and engaged. Control your movement. Stay with me. Not going anywhere. Lift. Remember, you always have the option of lowering your hip. Press. Up. We hold up right here. We pulse 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Circle back. 4, 3, 2. Flex your foot. Pull your knee in. Press, squeeze, in. Give me that lengthening of your leg. Try not to think of it as a kick. I want you to think of it as a reach. Bend, lengthen. Keep it going. Let's go 4, 3, 2. We hold it out. Pulse for 8. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Come down. I feel that. I'm with you. Here we go. Let's take our left arm, stretch it out, and come down. Now we got our hamstrings again, our outer thighs and our outer glutes. Now we're gonna roll it over onto all fours. So we're on our palms and our knees, keeping everything stacked. It's very important here to have a nice long spine and neck, pushing the ground away, knees underneath our hips. So we don't want our knees back here. That will start to put pressure in our lower back. Just make sure your knees are underneath you. Shoulder blade down and back. Let's push the ground away. Let's start with our right leg. We extend our right leg back. Now, let's take a moment here. Reach out of your toes. Reach from the top of your body, out of your head. We breathe. Let's just start pulsing up. Small, controlled pulse lift. Let's try not to sink. Let's make sure we have weight in both palms. We're keeping everything even. Lift, lift. Stay committed, stay with it. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold. Taking our toe, we tap over to our left. Lift up, over, right. Up, over, left. Up, over, right. So think of making like a rainbow or half a circle. Keeping our torso quiet. As quick as we tap our toe down is as quick as we want to pick it back up. Lift, lift. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back, center. We pulse lift. Our last set of pulses here. If you start to feel it more in your opposite hip, I suggest you put more weight into your right palm. So if you're feeling it in the hip that's down, push weight into your opposite palm. So we make sure our weight is even. Flex your foot and we hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Woo! Sit your hips back. Stretch it out for a moment. We have one more side. And then we'll move to our quads. So we'll give the glutes and the hamstrings a little bit of a rest. Let's come back up. Let's roll our shoulder blades down and back. Push the ground away. Drive your belly button to your spine. Make sure your core solid is keeping us strong and protecting our back. We lengthen our left leg. Point. Let's go, guys. We pulse. Try to keep your hips parallel to your mat. And remember, if you feel your body starting to shift to that right, make sure you're placing weight in that left palm as well. So we can keep our body even and our weight even. Lift. Squeeze your glute. Keep everything controlled. Let's go. 8, 6, 4. Going in right into our half circles to our right. We bring our toe. Right, lift, up, left. Up and over. It's controlled. Keep with it. Up, tap. Press, press. Make sure you're keeping your breath consistent. You're not holding that breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your leg back center. Continue to pulse, press. If at any time you need to come up onto the knuckles to give the wrist a little bit of a rest, I suggest. But we are almost there. We have 8 more than we hold for 8. Pulse 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Ready? Flex your foot. Isolated. Hold. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knee and sit it back. Shake it out. We're so close. Let's roll it up. And now all we have to do is roll it over on our sit bones. Now a few options, or 2 options. Right where we are sitting, or you can sit against the wall. So you can have from your top of your head to your tailbone against the wall. Or we're right here. So find what works best for you. You can always switch halfway through. Let's start working with our right leg first. So we bring our right leg out nice and long. Hug your right knee in. So bend your knee, thigh touching your stomach. Hold your shin. Flex your right foot. Shoulder blades down and back. Now this is the important part. Keeping our spine long. That's where the wall comes in if you need it. Now we lift, lower. Lift, lower. Use your quad. Lift, lower. 2 more. 1 more. Now we hold it up and pulse. Push out of your heel. Let's go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Take it out. If you start to feel that in your hip flexor, come down, take a moment, and then come right back up with us. Let's switch. Here we go. Right leg in, flex your left foot. We lift and lower, and lift and lower. 2 more. Long spine, 1 more. Try to keep your neck and spine long. Here we go, lift up. Pulse. Ah, I feel it. Push out of your heel, lengthen out of your leg. 4, 3, 2. We have an isolated hold. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come down. Release, shake it out. We made it. How fast time goes by. Let's just rock our hips side to side. Try to lengthen out of your lower back. It's very easy when we're here to kind of slouch. And especially if we're sitting at a desk all day, or if we travel a lot, or we're driving a lot. So this is a perfect time for you to think of your posture. Think of lifting from your lower core and your lower back and lengthening out the top of the head. Your head. So if you need to hold on to your quads or your shins, whatever, for that extra assistance, please feel free, or bend your knees. Now, let's bring our arms up overhead and fall up and over. Now, don't worry about how far over you can go. It's more about your stretch. So holding onto the arches, your toes, your ankles, wherever it may be, in order to keep your posture long and your lower back long. And take a few deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. You may start to fold a little more forward. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. And roll it up. Woo. Let's hug our right leg in. We'll give our left leg a nice stretch, folding up and over again. You may get a little deeper, or you might find that you're in that same spot. Either way, they're both correct. And come up. Here we go, right leg. Pull your left leg in. Let's fall up and over. You should be feeling this in the back of your leg, your hamstrings. For me, I'm really tight, so I feel it all the way into my calves. And if I flex my foot, I feel the arch. So it's very beneficial. And come up. Let's cross one leg in front of the other. Let's just walk our palms forward. Hopefully you felt the burn of this 20 minutes. And roll it up. Let's take 2 nice deep inhales. And exhale, push all the air out. 1 more. And switch legs. And let's get 1 more walk forward. You'll feel that outside thigh, your glute deep in. Just getting that stretch. Maybe get a little lower. Try to keep your hips and your knees down. And let's walk it up. 2 deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, lift. Exhale. 1 more. And release. Nice, we've made it. You've made it. Thank you very much. 20 minutes, boom, done. Lower body. And don't forget to check out all of the other videos that we have at Qinetic.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please let us know what you think. Enjoy the rest of the videos and have a great weekend, guys. See you soon.